الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How is everybody doing? Alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep it that way and better. Please make dua for brothers and sisters in Morocco and Libya. To those who have passed on, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive them and put them in the gardens of paradise. And those who have suffered and still suffering, may Allah ease their conditions. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us the source of blessings for them. May we be the tool that could support them in their strifes and struggles. And may all du'as reach them, inshaAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept them so that their situation changes towards better. Today, inshaAllah, we will have a collection for Libya. Last week we had for Morocco. Today we will have a collection for Libya. Please, inshallah, contribute as much as you can. You know, it's well over 30,000 people, brothers and sisters, children, have passed on, and how many others have been affected, and how long this will continue. So we have to be part of that helping. And alhamdulillah, one who helps a destitute person. من يسر على محسن في الدنيا يسر الله في الدنيا وفي الآخرة. One who helps a destitute person, a needy person, a person who has anxiety because of what will happen tomorrow to him or her children, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help him or her here in dunya and help them in the hereafter. So let's go, inshallah. When you go out, think about it. Think about them in your dua, and think about them with your finance. We must help each other. And we have spoken about it last Friday. They are our responsibility. Muslims are bound by faith. Our strongest bond, connection, glue, is not culture, not nationality, not race, not language. Strongest bond that we have is our faith, our iman. So please, inshallah, consider that as a call that is far among all of us. So we don't have a choice. Don't say, they are out there. No, they are here. They should be there. That's where they should be. So we are announcing, inshallah, after khutbah as well. So call today is that we are collecting for our brothers and sisters in Kenya. A few points, please, inshallah. Let us not talk after Adhan, rather focus on dua and focus on dhikr. We often look into our phone and check our messages, respond to emails, texts. You can yet, please, inshallah, use the opportunity to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you need a chair, use the chair. If you don't need the chair, please get off, give to somebody who needs the chair. Otherwise, you're going to empty spot once when you go out into the prayer. And may dua for Brother Ishtaq's wife. May Allah give her recovery. She's doing much better. May Allah give her fast, speedy, complete recovery. Make dua for Brother Muhammad Hijaz's daughter. She's still going through some challenges, but make dua that Allah gives her speedy recovery. Make dua for our sisters, Zamin, brother Nazar Khan, who passed away on Sunday in Guyana. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all his khairat, that he got to Jannah, and to the families of the Jannah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح، حي على I can see a lot of spots. Please, inshallah, come forward, fill the gaps. You can stand up and fill the gaps. May Allah reward you, inshallah. It's good for you, inshallah, good for your health, and good for the jama'ah as well. Jazakumullah khair. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. نستعينه ونستغفره ونسأله الكرامة فيما بعد الموت لنا ولجميع المؤمنين ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا وسيدنا ومولانا محمدا أرسله الله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله ولو كره المشركون. وبعد، قال الله تعالى عز وجل في الكتاب الكريم: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد اتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون. وقال في آية أخرى أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل إن كنتم تحبون الله فاتبعوني يحببكم الله ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم والله غفور رحيم. وعن أنس رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى أكون أحب إليه من ولدي ووالدي والناس أجمعين. وكما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. Respected brothers, dear sisters, youth, children, and esteemed elderly. Today is 7th of Rabi'ul Awwal, the month in which the Prophet Mustafa Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was born. We always have to talk about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We always have to be inspired by him. Every single day. But since we are so much busy and concerned about running here, running there, we often try to find some time where we will spend all together learning about this great personality. What a better chance than to use this month of Rabi'ul Awwal and put all of our energy, full energy, into knowing this great character, Uswatul Hasanah, for all of us. My brothers and sisters in Islam, it is mandatory for a Muslim to know their Prophet. We must read about him. We cannot talk about him if we don't know him. And when we know him, we will be inspired to follow him. There is no way that a person will follow him rightly if he or she does know what he did, how he did, how he talked, how he interacted, how he worshipped Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A knowledgeable Muslim is a must of 21st century. The Jahil is a liability in every sense, personal, family, community, society, deen. Learning about our past with specific focus on Sirah of Prophet, peace be upon him, it's a duty on each one of us. It's not just my duty. It's not only duty of people who are responsible for the masajid, imams, students of knowledge. Not at all. That's a duty on every single Muslim. Why? Because we are put in situations that we have to think on our own. And if you don't know how to contextualize and understand history within our own present times, there is no way that we will be doing good for ourselves. That's the reason why it is important that we know Prophet, peace be upon him, so that we can contextualize and understand our present times and plan for the future. Faithful people of all religious groups have always scrutinized their past, looking for spiritual lessons from great leaders of theirs that speak directly to their contemporary conditions and needs of their own times. They've always gone back into past, into history, to learn, to get lessons from them. I'm not talking about intellectual escapism, where we go and we live the past. I'm talking about us scrutinizing the past, getting the lessons, learning in today's time and applying it in today's time. And more than ever before, we need to be inspired. look into the Ummah's condition today, you are saddened every single day. Local too. Even though we have many great individuals, wherever you go, but our operations as Ummah is very heartbreaking. 1.9 billion, yet nowhere on the map. We cannot do anything for ourselves. In this modern world, my brothers and sisters, in times of uncertainties, prejudice, conflict, loss or decay of ethics and morals, times when truth has been dressed up to look like lies, times when lies are marketed as truth, we definitely need, my brothers and sisters, to remind ourselves of this great personality, this role model, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And, my brothers and sisters, we must look into his mission of ethics, mission of truth, mission of humbleness, peace, mercy, selflessness, mission of justice for all. You are non-Muslims, when you read throughout history, you'll find out they admire his character and his personality. One specific quote that I really love is a quote of George Bernard Shaw, who is an Irish political analyst. Before Second World War, approximately 1936, he said something very interesting to the Prophet Muhammad in his book, Jinn and Islam. He said, I believe that if a man like Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam were to assume the dictatorship, meaning leadership, of modern world, he would have succeeded in solving its problems in a way that will bring it much needed peace and happiness. He would succeed in bringing what we need today, actually. Peace and happiness. What political forces bring today is chaos, stress. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam worked with these two concepts. Actually, they are part of his mission. They are always part of that mission throughout history whenever Muslims stuck to the principles of poverty. So minimum you and I, my brothers, can do is to know him, to get inspired by this knowledge, to love him, and to follow him. So our knowledge, my brothers and sisters, about him must increase daily. We cannot expect to go backwards, we must move forward. Why not read a book during this month? Book for yourself. Why not read 30 nights with the Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him with your kids before they go to bed every single day? You will see outcome. Why not read Karen Armstrong's book? A British man wrote objectively about Prophet peace be upon him, the Prophet of all time. Martin Luther about Prophet peace be upon him. Hagel's book about Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him. Why not pick up a book and engage the life of Prophet peace be upon him? It's challenged me. In the past, I challenged the community, alhamdulillah. I got emails telling me, alhamdulillah, I read my share. And people were inspired, and they did many other projects afterwards. Please, that's all. I'll read one. I want everybody else in church to read one. Get inspired by this book. Because when we know about Prophet peace be upon him, certainly we will love that knowledge, and we will tell that knowledge, we will share that knowledge, implement that knowledge, we would act upon that knowledge and live that knowledge. Our love for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would increase. And that love is hubb ikhtiyari. It's a self-conscious choice that we have. We love him sincerely, consciously. Only that type of love, that is practical love, would increase sweetness of faith. Our Prophet peace be upon him told us, ثلاثة من كنا فيه وجد بهن حلاوة الإيمان. Three things that a person would acquire in his or her life would bring sweetness into his or her faith. One of them, أن يكون الله ورسوله أحب إليه مما سواهما. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Prophet peace be upon him are more loved by him than anything else in their lives. And this love, my brothers and sisters in Islam, this love, when we love him, this way, it becomes part and parcel of our faith. قُلْ إِن كُنتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ. Say, if you love Allah, if you say that you believe in Allah, if you say that you follow what God Almighty wants of you, فَاتَّبِعُونِي. You follow me then. And if you follow me, Prophet peace be upon him says, يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ. Allah will love you. وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ. And Allah will forgive your sins. وَاللَّهُ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. And He is one who often forgives and is the most merciful. It was narrated by Abdullah ibn Hisham, that companions were sitting with the Prophet peace be upon him, and they were sitting very close to him. And one of the closest was Umar, and Prophet peace be upon him was holding his hand. And in that condition of closeness and emotions, he said to Prophet peace be upon him, لَأَنْتَ أَحَبُّ إِلَيَّ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ إِلَّا نَفْسِي. Ya Rasulullah, I love you more than, because when you are close to Prophet peace be upon him, as he was, the emotions grow. So he wanted to express himself. He told him, I love you, Ya Rasulullah, more than anything else but myself. And Prophet peace be upon him told me, لا, والذي نفسي بيدي حتى أكون أحب إليك من نفسي. Not yet there, O Umar. We're not there yet. Until you love me more than yourself. And think about Umar. And think about ourselves. If you don't have Islam, where will you be? So Umar thinks about, definitely, his Jahili time. And he understands the importance of Prophet peace be upon him, as we should understand the importance of Prophet peace be upon him. Let us think, if we don't have this love in our hands, in our lives, in our hearts, where will we be? It's not going to be here. So Umar says, فَإِنَّهُ لَأَنْ وَاللَّهِ لَأَنْتَ أَحَبُّ إِلَيَّ مِنْ نَفْسِي. Now, I love you more than I love myself. And then Prophet peace be upon him told him, Ya Umar, now you are talking. Now you have perfected your faith, O Umar. And then, my brothers and sisters, when we have this knowledge and love for Prophet peace be upon him, there is no other way but to follow him. There is no other way than to be pleased with what Prophet peace be upon him wrote. So we want to be like him. We want to talk like him. We want to behave. We want to act like him. We want to live like him. Why? Because he is أسوة حسنة. لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة لمن كان يرجو الله واليوم الآخر. Those who are hoping to meet Allah, those who are hoping forgiveness in the Akhirah, and those who remember Allah a lot. So, let me share with you, inshallah, just a few things regarding the story that I want to share with you today about how I got to know Prophet peace be upon him. As I was brought up, as I studied, as I loved, and I
believed in him and inspired by him. The story of Prophet peace be upon him is so simple, but timeless. Timeless. It echoed in Mecca and Medina as it echoes here in Norway in the 21st century. So my brothers and sisters, and that's true, we are all proof for it. You and I, this masjid, we are all proof of this story of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The story is timeless and nobody can stop it. No force can stop it. Man tried and failed. And we are obliged to carry it in our lives, to love it, and to deliver it to our children, so that they can read it, learn it, love it, and carry it. So Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was born 1,453 years ago, an orphan. He was born as his father passed away. 6 years on, his mom passed away. An orphan. Young man, young boy, caring, different than others. Youth, honest, al-Amin. Very early noticed with qualities of honesty in business. Khadija radiallahu anha offers marriage because of dishonesty. Here you have a businessman, an arbitrator, social activist, prophet, teacher, preacher, general, president, prime minister, and in all these fields and portfolios of life, he was above anybody else. Nobody can compare with this great personality. And reason, he was humble, generous, forward-looking, forgiving, kind, caring, wise, pragmatic. He was all of it. A story, beautiful story, that brother Dawood of Canada put in his machine. He said, Prophet peace be upon him, in the early stage of Islam, was traveling from Mecca, and he noticed an elderly lady with a big load of goods. So he came to her and he said, if I could help you. She said to him, under one condition, just don't talk to me about Muhammad. This man brought discomfort to all of us. And as they go, and Muhammad sallallahu carries her load, she talks, mentions things that don't make sense. And when they come and reach the destination, she tells him, it's a customary to know your name, young man. And he said, Muhammad. And she says, please talk to me about Muhammad. This was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, brothers and sisters. That is my prophet. His life is an example. His message clear, and often that message was behavioral message. His message was clear, substantive, immediate, eternal. His message was moral revolution at the time, some sort of a moral vaccination. His message was so great that it redefined mind, body, soul, law, and government policies. All together. His message was muqaddas, holy, holistic, and holistic. It was holy in terms of principles, your God and your neighbor, in terms of content, It included all personal lives and collective lives, private and public, individual and social, spiritual and mundane. As such, his message, my brothers and sisters, developed into a mission that focused on ilm, not jahl, on tawadu and hilm, not kibr, on selflessness, not selfishness, on adl, not wrong. So brothers and sisters in Islam, if you want to be productive Muslims, and if you want future generations to carry Islam in their hearts, we must be like Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We must follow him. And for that, we need to read about him, know about him, love him, follow him, so that we could fulfill his mission of ilm, hilm, rahmah, adl, and salam. وتوبوا الى الله واستغفروا جميعا كما رسول الله كما يكون عند الله واستغفروه في اليوم 100 مرة. العلم احسن الكلام وافضل النظام كلام الله الملك العزيز العلام كما قال الله تبارك وتعالى في نبي الكلام واذا قرئ القران فاستمعوا له وانصتوا لعلكم ترحمون. اعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ان الدين عند الله الاسلام. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاه والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه اجمعين. تعظيما للنبي وتكريما لفخامه شرف السفيه فقال عز وجل من قائل مخبرا وعامرا ان الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا ايها الذين امنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. وبارك على محمد وعلى محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا انك انت التواب الرحيم. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمه انك انت الوهاب. Oh Allah, we ask you to strengthen our faith in you, to help us maintain our Islamic identity in this part of the world, in this age and time, and to help us help our children maintain their Islamic identity. We ask you, Ya Rabb, to ease conditions of our brothers and sisters in Morocco and India. Help them with the challenges and help us be the bridge of help and support for all those who are in need of help. Ya Rabbil Alameen. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام الحمد لله. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. وأقيموا الصلاة.